we have to be weary of them running around talking about the first black person, this family. When they start talking about the first black woman, the first black man, the first black lesbian, when they start emphasizing somebody's blackness, that's a red flag right there. Just like with Obama. See, we got to learn from all the mistakes we made with Obama. When they get somebody and the first thing they keep talking about, this is the first black president, first black mayor, the first black female mayor, the first black lesbian mayor. When they start bringing up a person's blackness over and over again when white people are doing this and talking that black girl magic bullshit, that's a red flag right there. That is a red flag. So what you have to ask, okay, if this person is so blackity black, and you keep bringing up their blackness, what have they done for black people? And what are they going to do for black people? Oh, well, let's not make it about race. Well, why the fuck you bringing up their blackness then? Why are you bringing up, if it ain't about race and if they can't do nothing for black people, what the fuck you bringing up their blackness for? We have to call that out. See, we're not going to live vicariously through niggas no more. See, they've been playing on our emotions with that bullshit. We'll put a black face up there and let y'all live vicariously through them. We're not playing that game no more. In fact, when we see them prop up niggas just randomly, antennas go up. And when they start talking that black girl magic family, we have to watch out. Remember, when they start pushing these Negroes out here, when white people are backing them a little bit too heavy and we ain't ever heard nothing about these folks, that's a red flag. That means these people have been coon vetted. White supremacists, they pick certain Negroes for a reason. It ain't because of how thorough they are as far as business or science or whatever. White supremacists, they pick niggas based on the Negroes' anti-black sentiments. So when they say, we're going to put a black person on the Supreme Court, who are they going to get? Clarence the Coon Thomas. So there you got your black person. So you can't say nothing. Hey, you wanted a minority, you wanted a black person, well, we got one. So y'all can't complain now, can you? Now we got the biggest, most anti-black coon you can find, but hey, you can't complain now, can you? See, that's the game they've been running on us, even with Obama. Y'all wanted somebody black, we got you, hey, a black president, the highest office in the land, you can't complain. Y'all voted for him. Hey, you voted for him, he black, you voted. He didn't do shit for you, but you voted for him. So when they start parading Negroes around, remember, they've been coon vetted. They picked them for a reason. They picked Obama for a reason. They knew that Obama was, number one, not a foundational black American. Number two, that Obama came from two different cultures that had nothing to do with our struggle. Obama don't identify with us whatsoever. His dad is Kenyan. He grew up in a white family. He had zero connections to foundational black Americans his whole life. So it was nothing for him to neglect us. You see, they look for niggas like that. And I've talked about this before. They look for LGBT Negroes. They look for people who's more likely to turn their back on black society. An immigrant or somebody from an immigrant family, somebody from a biracial background who didn't grow up around foundational black Americans. They get an LGBT Negro who want to use their sexuality as their get out of black free card, or they get a bedwench or a bedbuck. So they look for this and they cultivate these coons, just like that Surgeon General talking about, let's do it for your abuela, let's do it for your big mama, let's do it for your pop-pop. Now, this is a big old ass bedbuck with the whitest, most mayonnaise ass wife you can imagine. They know that. They know certain niggas got these bedbuck tendencies early on, so they cultivate that. We don't know nothing about these niggas, but they be bringing these little coon niggas in their circles and cultivating them. And the other day, I was talking about this other Trojan horse. I was talking about that sister, quote unquote, Kizzmekia Corbett, who they were running around talking about. Kizzmekia Corbett is coming up with a vaccine for the COVID-19. all black girl magic. They were talking all that black girl magic bullshit. Right there was a red flag. That was a red flag. The fact that they kept pumping her up and then trying to use that whole black girl magic con game. Man, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? And they kept emphasizing her blackness. A black woman, see, black woman taking charge. A black woman is taking charge of the COVID. Black woman running thing. When they start talking that, that's a con game. That's a con game, guys. Yeah? And now look at some of these headlines. See, right there, this is a red flag right here. When I saw these headlines here with Kizzmekia, working on a coronavirus. Kizzmekia Corbett is not your average scientist. Madame Noir, a black woman leads the fight to a coronavirus. Black Enterprise. Kizzmekia Scott was formulating success as a black woman in science. Meet 4 black science. I mean, they're just going on and on about her blackness. Black woman immunologist leads charge to develop COVID. From the hospital to the lab, black scientists, this is on Forbes. Let me bring this up. This is on Forbes. Black scientists are fighting COVID. This is on Forbes now. A black woman, here you go, on Louisiana Weekly, a black woman is leading the charge. So this, when they're sitting up here talking about how black somebody is, this is a con, guys. This is them not trying, they ain't giving us props. They're not doing this to give us props. Okay? When they do all this, and it's from like all these little boule websites, I think she might be a foundational black American, but all these little boule sites are really playing up the black woman, black girl magic, meet the black science. I mean, all this black shit. That's a red flag. I'm telling y'all, every time y'all see that, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Black folks, we ain't got to blacken up like that. So, again, I talked about her the other night, and I said, look, she just came up with a new Twitter account a couple of months ago. So I'm like, why did they scrub her old account? Why did they scrub her old account? And this week, I'm like, well, they're hiding something about this woman. So I've been doing some research. Then I figured out why they're hiding this woman's old tweets. I done stumbled upon, if you follow me on Twitter, I stumbled upon her old deleted account, guys. I stumbled upon her old deleted Twitter account. They deleted her old Twitter account because she's 34 years old. And I'm like, wait a minute, ain't no 34-year-old sister just going to have a Twitter account made January of this year. That don't make sense. So what are they hiding? And then when you try to do research about her, you can't find nothing on her background. And now CNN and all these people, they're doing a bunch of stories on her because now they're trying to create a new background for her right now. They're running, you see all these articles that just came out in the last couple of weeks. So they're trying to create a new image of this woman. But oh, why did they take away the old shit though? Oh, let's get into it. Oh, y'all want to know what the real Kizzmekia? Do y'all want to know the real Kizzmekia? Oh boy, man, let's get into this. Let's get into this. All right, let's break this down, guys. Boy, I did some digging. Now, first of all, let's make something clear. Let's get the receipts going. And I hate this blinking here. Now, this is her. This is from her old account. This is from 2015. See, they deleted her old account. Her old account was beautifully black. That's her old account on Twitter. That's completely deleted, okay? They deleted that account. The thing is, other people retweeted her when she had her account up, okay? So even though you can delete your account, you can't delete the retweets that people make to your account, okay? So even though her account no longer exists, some of her retweets exist because some of the people who retweeted her, their accounts are still up, okay? So I'm just showing you here, she's beautifully black. That's her name, okay? Now let's look at some of her tweets when she had them up. I like my white boys to look like they can surf and got the daddy stroke. It's a rare find when you do, but honey, okay? So, boy, this woman has a bed wench fantasy. This woman is on Twitter. She was on Twitter damn near begging white men to get with her ass. You dig? Hold on. This woman was damn near begging white men to get at her ass. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, there's just so much going on here. Hold on. Let me show some more. Okay, let's show some more. Hold on. I hope my kids have white friends. No offense, but most of you niggas and nigga bitches have the worst friendship circle. This is her referring to black people as niggas and nigga bitches. Oh. Family, this woman has such a low opinion of other black people. It's ridiculous. This woman has such a low opinion of other black people. This is absolutely ridiculous. And by the way, she's hopped into the mention. She hasn't denied none of this stuff. She hasn't denied any of this, by the way. She's kind of low-key trying to lightweight deflect troll. The family, this ain't it. It's so much more. This woman has vitriol towards black society. Hold on. If I'll probably end up marrying a white boy with a soulful voice. I mean, so she's one of these people that sits up just begging white men to get at her ass. It's real sad and desperate, man. Whoops, what am I doing here? It's real sad and desperate, guys. And oh, let me show you something. This is another tweet. This is another one. And they do be, she's talking about black men, and they do be having white baby mamas who don't come with all the antics like coon baby mamas. Damn. So she's referring to other black women as coons. Okay? So it ain't just black men she got a problem with. She don't like black men or black women. This woman got a problem with black men and black women. You dig? So it's heavy here. Hold on. Oh my God. And this is the person, family. This is the person who's supposed to be coming up with a vaccine, who's supposed to give us some damn vaccines. This is the person who's supposed to give us some vaccines. Hold on one second, because I'm looking for some other stuff here. Hold on. And y'all bear with me for 1 second, because there's so much stuff here. Hold on. And this is her new account, by the way. Let me show you something on her recent account, because she's still talking a little greasy. She made some little slick comments about Dr. Sebi. This is her new account. She's like, yeah, I'm not arguing with anybody over the following: turmeric, vitamin C, black seed oil, Dr. Sebi, holy water. So she's disrespecting Dr. Sebi. This is on her new account. Listen, this is my DM looks like. This is what my DM looked like after I criticized Dr. Sebi and his lies. Okay. So this woman is, disrespectful on a whole different level, guys. Yeah, this woman is on some other shit. This woman is really on some other shit, guys. Let me pull up some more of her old tweets. Let me pull up some more of her old tweets, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull up some of her old joints. So let me pull up some more of her zaddy worshiping tweets. The zaddy worshiping is just real cringy. It's a lot of these. Here's some more. Daniel Hargrave from high school can still be my hubby with his sexy white ass. Yummy. So she's begging white dudes, sending out little codes for white men to get at her. White boys fucking love me. This is her. They retweeted her. I want that motherfucking white boy. So this begging for zaddy. She's just begging for zaddy like crazy on social media. And this is the kicker right here. This is the kicker. This one really disturbed me. Girl, what race ain't better than niggas? Mexicans, Asians, all that. So she's talking about Mexicans and Asians and everybody's better than niggas. So listen to me, family. Listen, man. Now you see why they got her. When you see these mammies and bedwenches saying all this vile shit about black folks on Twitter and social media, I'm just joking, I'm just playing. No. They're sending out signals to white people. You better believe her white handlers saw all this. And they knew, oh, that's somebody that we can use. And this is supposed to be this big old professional doctor. This woman sounds crazy on the internet. And that's why they made her get rid of all that stuff. Kizzmekia Corbett. Corbett or Corbett, either one. So family, this is the person who they want you to get vaccines from. So they know that a person with that mentality, if black people are harmed by the vaccines that she's helping to push, they know she ain't gonna trip. They know she ain't gonna have no fucked up conscience about it and then just come clean. No, they've already vetted her and saw that she's a self-hating mammy, a goddamn bed wench. So they already know she's on the team. So they're gonna use her to their advantage. You understand? Now some people say she's Nigerian. She said that her family is 7 generations here. A lot of people think that she's like one of these undercover immigrants. You did, because she has a look. She don't look like a foundational black American, and the shit she's talking don't sound like a foundational black American. You did? Oh yeah. Let me put up some. And when she got caught out there, oh my gosh, she started lying, and this is for them to believe that this woman is some kind of brilliant scientist. She's not a very good liar. She's not a very good liar at all. Hold on one second, because then she tried to do some nigga-splaining, and she's sounding ridiculous. Let me go to something. And she's trying to lie her way out of it and troll her way out of it. Hold on. Where is this? Where's her tweet? Okay. And people are calling her out, and this is one. She's like, the tweets you found are like from 2003. I was not damn near 30. Please stop insulting my education. Insult me all you want, but my degrees and my street smarts are what they are earned. And she said she tweeted it in 2003. Family, Twitter wasn't around in 2003. There was no Twitter in 2003, guys. So this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a dishonest, self-hating, black community-hating mammy bedwench. We're dealing with a hardcore mammy bedwench here. And she's trying to troll her way around the comments, but she's not really witty enough. And she kind of tried to play y'all just don't want to see a black girl shine. She kind of tried to play the Kamala Harris thing. The same thing Kamala Harris did. When we start calling Kamala's bullshit out, what did they do? Oh, y'all just hating on the black girl magic. Y'all just don't want to see the black woman shine. They want to try to play that bullshit game. Yes, this fool tried to say her tweets were from 2003. Twitter wasn't around until 2008, by the way, guys. Yeah, say MySpace wasn't even around in 2003. Family, these people know who to get to act as their Trojan horse they know who to get. In Tuskegee, they got a mammy. They got Eunice Rivers. They know to get mammies, immigrants, bedwenches. When they wanted to get Michael Jackson, what did they do? Come here, Mr. Conrad Murray. They got an immigrant coon, to be the fall guy. They do it every time. They had Conrad Murray, that immigrant coon, to be the fall guy to off Michael Jackson. He got a slap on the wrist. Now he's back practicing medicine back in the Caribbean. He's back practicing medicine, got his slap on the wrist, probably had a lot of money in his bank account when he got back for doing the dirty work of the white supremacists. And now when they want to push these vaccines and target us with these vaccines, they're trying to credential this little mammy bedwench. But see, we caught her out the gate early. See, we got to start catching them out the gate early. We got to catch them early. That's the problem. We got to catch them. You see, when these people ain't got no real stock in black society, we don't know them. The streets don't know them. We don't know them on a grassroots level. We don't know these folks. And the fact that we don't know these folks or know anything about them, that's suspicious. And then when they prop them up, these niggas come out of nowhere and they just been propped up. Red flag, red flag. You understand? So I knew something was up with her. I'm like, wait a minute. They're giving her way too many props, and I'm smelling biscuits. You can look at her pictures. I can smell the damn biscuits. Boy, the biscuit smell is heavy. Yeah, see, that's how we shut down Kamala. We knew the game. They were trying to do the same thing with Kamala. When they run around all of a sudden, when they get some dark person, hey, look, y'all, black girl magic. Hey, look at this this the first black woman gonna be doing it. The first black woman, black. They're doing that with Kamala Harris. And I'm like, wait a minute. 5 years ago, she was Indian American. So now she blackity black, and we gotta hop on her tit strap because she's black. And you claiming she's black, and this woman, when we look at her background, ain't nothing black about her. As a matter of fact, everything about this woman is anti-black. You did? So we got to start looking at stuff when somebody's trying to be extra blackity black. When you're trying to do that, there's something up to that. There's something going on with that. And speaking of somebody trying to be extra blackity black, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of somebody trying to be extra super duper blackity black. Ladies and gentlemen, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I can just pray. All I can do is pray. Jesus, walk away. I'm not Jesus, but Satan, walk away. Walk away, Satan. Why this nigga Roland is so desperately trying to get his grassroots credentials. Lord, petty gods, why do y'all lure me back in with this nigga? Why, petty gods, why do y'all want me to roast this man so bad when I try not to? I try my best every day, and then this nigga posts shit like this, and you just, every time I get out, you pull me right back in. Every time I try to get out the game, they pull me back in. Jesus, why does this motherfucker look like a big-ass Benihana chef? Lord, no wonder people can't get their sushi rolls in time. This nigga's cooking the food and taste testing the shit. This nigga looks like a big fucking Benihana chef. Lord, what does this nigga have on? Looking like a big moist Pillsbury Doughboy. What the fuck does this nigga have on? Jesus. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Why does this nigga look like Kung Fu Panda? Lord, petty gods, don't do this to me. God. Why does this nigga look like a Lane Bryant model for the Corona gear? You're like, Lane Bryant is having a coronavirus outfit sale and this nigga's the model. God damn. Like a big fucking COVID-19 model. Help me, Lord Jesus. God. Why, Lord Jesus? Why? Okay. So Roland is really trying to blacken it up so bad with these 3 and 5X dashikis in that big ass fucking head. Lord, how much cloth did it take to make this nigga's big fucking kufi? Nigga, that's a laundry basket on top of this nigga's head. He's using a laundry basket as a kufi. How much cloth did that take for that big fucking head?